Mujin trying to find an impression on the LCK stage after being a star at times. But Flash was MSI last year, oh so impressive. Speaking of last year, it is your regular season bastion of hope in Griffin, who are looking to reinvent themselves a bit.
Birthday, but I saw it right at the last moment, so I didn't actually see whose face it was. I think it's Sword, says Jason.
Well, I think it's Mujin in the jungle and Sowan in the top. Coming out for Humble Life, it like, who's going to get the game would be based on scrims. I guess Lava's just pumping it forward because no temps so far in 2019 summer.
Well, at least when I think of Lava, I'm always reminded of his incredible play against Isa instead.
Now, Caitlyn Lux is the duo that has slammed Sona lanes because so long range and so much harass. Lux has already seen as kind of a lane winner, kind of the Jace of support, gets you some turret plates, it wins the 2v2. That it can either salvage a Sivir lane or like
3 for now as Ornn is not coming down. Looks like they're just going to try to go for the Smite steal, but it does go the way of Potable Light. That does mean now with the sleep coming in, Tarzan gives his life away, and that's first blood to Lava.
In that fashion, they're just going to take the turret. How are they winning the lane this hard?
They're diving as he has to flash, but that's a Tom Kench, buddy. You're not getting away from this one. See you later as 2v2 easily they pick up that kill. Meanwhile, up in the top side, Shelly doing some work up here, but that's Griffin getting the kill, the turret, and an Infernal Drake. Should be traded up for the turret in the top lane, but going on the Sword here, trying to get away. They do get the kill. Get away with their lives, as well as getting this turret.
Better play. Action on them closes out. Humble Life, they're in a lot of strife.
Take a look at this. Triple knockup, at least, if the stopwatch didn't come in. Toby going in, but Sword going pretty deep. It is going to pay off with the kill onto Lava, but it's just the trade of kills and the mid lane turret for now.
The Wombo's fine, but this spot in between two turrets, not enough damage to actually finish off the kills. With the extra calculation.
Easily chunks Mujin from range there. Doesn't even have to engage.
Here he comes!
Here's that Tom with the righteous glory. Hello, he says. And, yeah, you're dead, so on. That's a little bit too far up the lane for me, buddy. Or so you might just skip it, as you see stopwatch coming in before. And now we're looking for another engage here. Gets that knocked up. As, where'd she go? I missed it.
She's dead, Valdez. That's all there is to say. I don't think we need too many adjectives this game for the side of Griffin, so... No full answers to our wonderings just yet, but the ponderings end for Mujin. Look at his damage!
What is going on?
That was a Q auto and the ult, and the Zoe died!
Oh, boy. And by the way, Crescendo's back in 50 seconds.
No, but the Zoe died.
I know. They made the mistake of trying to go over the wall right in front of them on vision as nobody's got any health, it feels like, against this Sona. I feel like I hear fans cheering in the audience right now.
We feel like we should be booing the Sona damage rather than cheering it. Well, Griffin did it. They made Sona look as overpowered.
I mean, this is definitely one of those games where it's like,
It's better to laugh.
You don't really have to say anything. You just make that noise and they kind of get it. It's like, great. Yeah.
All right, well, this game's the most over. We said that before. We're right this time.
I love how there's so much smoke. That is for sure. Uh-oh, Mujin. Were you too close? Oh, no! You got too close to the Sona! Why were you standing there?
Sona 9-0-0, legendary, might have 100% kills, at the 8-0-0 is legendary still. Will anyone else get a kill? My prediction is no.
I don't think we should let anyone else have a kill. Let's give it all to the Sona.
Agreed.
Oh, there you go, you got another one. You saw Chovius trying to steal it with the blade. Get out of here. Oh, you gotta get in there. Come on, tank it. Oh, okay. GG. That's gonna be it for game one, and what a game it was. Not a lot of real casting in that one.
Sona.
So I see, yeah.
Sona's not what he's got, but yeah, I mean, he did his job for sure, and that's what Sword more reliably is. no smiles cracked at all at any moment by Viper with his 100% kills Sona.
Yeah, there's actually the zoom in on his face as that is the big D damage graph, if I say so myself.
What does the D stand for?
Damage.
Okay. The big damage chart?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
It's damage squared of the game, but it mostly kind of felt like Viper was a bunch of bots with his new Sona build and doing the damages. And that's really all we saw out of Game 1, so hoping to see something different out of Game 2, Papa.
Can you imagine if they showed those Sona highlights to a Season 2? Or...
Now we are going to go on to the Kai'Sa, as Viper says, hey, I'll show you how to play the Kai'Sa.
And Griffin may also be saying, I'll show you how to play the Kai'Sa Lux, because the duo is rolled back from what didn't work against Sona Tom Kench in game number 1. So, going to be very common.
New player score as, oh boy, Lahen's, you're in a little bit of trouble here. The play comes in, and Mujin trying to get in there. One more auto will do it, and Key is going to pick up first blood, but he trades it as Viper gets the kill there onto the 80 carry, and now looking for more. We'll get a second one, and how about a third? As down will go the Thresh as well. A lot of those kills going the way of the Lee Sin. Only one.
Somewhere fast. It is Lux and Lee Sin going together. So turret dive
He
instead.
landed the binding. Lava, will he die though? As the Q is going to miss, and Toby takes a bunch of damage. It's not going to be enough. Be looking for him here. Let's see if they can land it. Easy dash away, and ult into the Key. As Toby just laughs in the face of 3 of them.
Right in the knee.
You know, as speaking of which, Sohan in a little bit of trouble. Again, they blew his flash. As now we got a kill in the mid lane potentially, the kick to the face, and the kill in the top side, 2-on-1. And that is going to happen on 2 sides of the map. So a 2-for-1 here for Ground. As Chovy, he's going to be looking for that Realm Warp potentially as... Okay, there it is. Get the lockdown, and now he's trying to turn it around here. 1v3, flashes away, and the aftershock is going to keep him alive. And now the rest of Griffin are going to come in here as the disaster happens for Hanwha Life. The second time Toby lives against a 3 or even 4-man gank that time.
And I got to admit, Valdez, the only early game in some of those games, and this is goal that didn't exist in previous metas, is Toby's...
Can he do it again?
Probably.
I love that dodge, and he turns into Jace here. Is it going to help him?
Oh, he's caught, baby.
There you go. They finally catch that pesky fly that was flying around the room for way too long. But Chovy...
Look at this. It seems like Operation find new and innovative ways to chase down Chovy is what Hanwha Life are doing. So they're... Wait. We got the bounce as Chovy.
Oh boy, Chovy is able to get away with that proto belt again. Steals that one, but the kick actually gets everybody out of range.
I think that's what it is. It's that health item as
nice read here by Mujin, but they're looking to turn it around as Tarzan's just going to kick them way back.
They're pincering.
TP comes in, and they're trying to go for the Wombo combo as they get Lava and Mujin in the front here, and now Viper just jumping into the back line. And there is nothing that Hanwha Life can do as the triple kill is secured for Viper.
Brutal, savage, racked by the Griffin aggression in this particular one. They clean them up. It's easy for them with all the items they have. And speaking of cleaning them up, how about a purple worm to complement the 10 kills, the couple of drakes, and the turrets for Griffin?
Game number 1 looks so easy with the Fed Sona, but this time around it's just the Fed Griffin playing a more standard composition, but doing it the Griffin way. I mean, the little bit of a stumble up against Sandbox is hard because, well, Mujin, he's having a hard time. He landed that one the last time around. Let's see how Sohan can do in the back line as another nice finding here from Lahen's. And they're going to kill Sohan. They're going to kill everybody as it was one last stand here from Hanwha Life. They do at least get the 1 kill on Viper, who was a big-time carry, as now Griffin will push in for the win.
Well, they killed Viper, which they couldn't do in game number 1, so that part's good. He does not end the series 16-0. It's 16-1 for Viper. Griffin run it down. Keep pushing, and Hanwha Life Esports, it may only be 27 minutes of the death time. It's too long to stop this one.
We'll see what they can do the next time around, but Griffin is going to have to go home with this one. As they stumbled against Sandbox, but they came out here tonight to make a statement. as the Silas is going to save Lahenz's life here, plus her gigantic shield. And that is going to be game number 2 and the victory here in the series going over to Griffin.
On the one hand, you kind of take your hat off and say, sorry, Griffin, seems like you were working out some issues. You were able to do that in this game, but you feel a bit dirty. But this was a very dirty 2-0 for Griffin, which seems weird for Griffin and makes you reevaluate some of those fixtures that were actually looking tricky for Griffin in future weeks. For context, looking where Griffin is going, given that they are done for week number 2. Griffin comes back next week on Thursday.